Hello everybody and welcome back to Stranger of Paradise Final Fantasy Origin. It's me, Dark Mazda, for Dark Mazda Series Gaming, and in the last episode we were continuing with the side missions and we did the Indigo side missions. This time we're finishing off the side missions with the Ebon memories, so let's get going and see what the episode has to offer. We're going to start off with Ebon Memories, the Yearner. Okay, so let's have a look at this one then. Here lie the memories of a lost soul, a stranger without a name. The man often declared with honest pride that it was his duty to protect the weak. This duty pushed him to face monster after monster, but when he touched the darkened earth crystal, he learned the monsters were those he sought to protect. A vision of the past showed him them betraying him and murdering his friends. He wavered and broke. A horror stepped forth from the darkness with a mocking sneer, and soon the stranger and his friends lay dead upon the ground. Now the spirit of this stranger lingers here, consumed by fear, by the vision of its friend's death. By its own weakness and despair it suffers, desperately hoping for someone to free it from the shackles of its regret. So we need to defeat a lich. What's this here? The Fiend of Earth. Once upon a time, a friend of mine was driven by a conviction so strong it could put fear into the hearts of gods themselves. A man looked up to him, and my friend in turn trusted this man with his life. This man, well, the thing he feared the most was losing his companions, and one in particular most of all, not just because he had faith in him, no, but because there was some great deed he was destined to do. And so this man strove to become strong enough to protect everyone he cared about. He failed. Soon both he and his friends lay dead by the wayside, their bones destined to rot in the sand, or so it was to be, until the ball of sorrow and regret that was the man's soul linked with the darkness inside the earth crystal and transformed his remains into Lich, Fiend of the Earth. The arrogant masters in their gilded halls knew naught of this, for you see, I kept this particular tidbit of information from them for the sake of our plan. So I'm guessing we have to fight this lich again. Yeah, we do. So let's go. I've forgotten how hard this guy is.
Time to go wild, Chad.
Where'd he go?
Tread carefully. I'm ready. Got off to a good start.
We got this. We got this.
Time for a change. This is the Ash. Show me what you can do.
Got him. More of Asher's memories have been unlocked. He can now select the Tyrant job. Well, let's have a quick look at that. Well, he isn't quite there to do that yet. Let's have a look at Jack. I think we need to change this back to something which can allow us to use our magic. I think we're gonna go with Sage, to be honest. Right, so that's one of the Ebon ones done. Let's see what else we can find. That's Indigo, Scarlet, Ebon mission level 82. Right, well, we'll pop into this one because it's the next nearest. Here lie the memories of a lost soul, the soul of a stranger. This stranger was beloved by the people of Cornelia and loved them in return. With unshakable faith in duty, they set out to defeat chaos and save the kingdom. Yet all it took was one touch of the darkened wind crystal for everything to fall apart. Forgotten memories surged to life, and with them came despair. Despair at this twisted realm and the stranger's own role in its perpetuation. Moments later, the stranger was brought low by a creature that issued from the darkness. Consumed with hatred, even as they died, the stranger cursed their own inability to protect their world. This malicious mix of emotion twisted their soul, and at that moment a new horror was born. Now the spirit of this stranger lingers here. It suffers desperately, hoping for someone to free it from the shackles of its regrets. Right, so I'm guessing that the Ebon memories are basically boss rush mode. The Fiend of Wind. Once upon a time, there was a woman who wished above all else to save the world. Her empathy was her torment, and soon her days were spent consumed with hatred for her own powerlessness, and for the cruel masters who created her miserable world. Alas, naught awaited her but a pointless and violent end. With her last breath she cursed this unjust existence, and Elor, her bitterness, reached out and joined hands to the dark emotions swirling within a darkening crystal, and she was reborn as a manifestation of pure malice, Tiamat, Fiend of Wind. In their gilded halls, the Lufenians frowned at this most unfortunate turn of events. Since that day, she was no longer permitted to return, and yet a hatred as powerful as hers could not be silenced, and no matter how many times the world begins anew, she endures, brooding, rancorous, bloated, with raw hatred. Right. So let's fight Tiamat. think that's it. I think we've done it. Now we're used to the combat, we can kill these quite easily. And we've got decent gear, so that's another plus as well. More of Sophia's memories have been unlocked. She can now select the Sage job. Alright. The Truth Seeker. So the next one. Neon the Void Knight we unlock from this one. So let's heal the memories of a lost soul, a sword fighter. Hailed by the peoples, a bringer of light, their hopes rested on this warrior's shoulders. Surely this was the person who would defeat chaos at last. When this warrior touched the darkened fire crystal, it was a revelation. There was no chaos, no enemy to slay, filled with furious fools who clung to the belief that all could be righted with one stroke of a blade. The warrior despaired, the crystal resonated with the darkness forming in their soul, and from it created a monster. When the dust settled, the warrior's allies lay dead, and of the warrior no trace remained. Now the spirit of this stranger lingers here, consumed by the desire to dispel a foolish fantasy. It suffers desperately, hoping for someone to free it from the shackles of its regret. Defeat Marilith. And this is the one that we didn't like. The Fiend of Fire. Once upon a time there was a girl who prayed with all her might to become chaos. Her prayers were answered when she made a deal with certain parties she befriended. With newly acquired dark crystal in hand, she let rage devour her, and in the instant before death took her, the emotions and darkness gathered within the fire crystal, reached out and took her hand. Thus the girl was reborn as Marilith, Fiend of Fire. Storytelling aside, it appears the dark crystals are indeed the trigger. I had thought the darkness and emotional energy alone were enough, but only when the torrent of memories held by one with a powerful will links their heart to the dark crystal can chaos emerge. Strange to think that while my erstwhile masters fear the notion of chaos, it is by their own hand that they shape the conditions from which it forms. How amusingly awkward for them. So now we have to fight this, and I don't like this one. This one's a very hard one to fight. Oh, and that's one of the reasons why.
Time to go wild, Jed. You got it. I'm ready.
Have we done it already? Oh, that wasn't too bad.
Stop struggling.
More of Neon's memories have been unlocked. She can now select the Void Knight job. Okay, so is there any more Ebon memories to do? The Soul Seeker. 123. The Power Hungry, level 88. Yep, it's this one next. Here lie the memories of a lost soul, the stranger without a name. The stranger wished above all else to become strong, and to that end trained harder than anyone. Soon their abilities were recognised, and they were hailed as a warrior of light. Given the task of defeating chaos, they sought ever greater power to prove themselves worthy. But the moment they touched the darkened water crystal, an epiphany came. With new knowledge of who they really were and what their true objective was, the purpose of their quest for power was transformed. A futile revelation it seemed, as monsters emerging from the crystal's darkness made a mockery of the stranger's vaunted abilities. As death embraced them, they cursed their weakness, envious as they were the ones who possessed the power. Now the spirit of this stranger lingers here, consumed by jealousy and tormented by its failure. It suffers, desperately hoping for someone to free it from the shackles of its regrets. I'm guessing this one is going to be Kraken. Defeat Kraken, yeah. I was right. In a previous loop, he told me that unlike the others, he was a mere commoner, or its equivalent. Perhaps some arcane social intricacies up there I dare not theorise about are to blame, but from what I saw of him, his abilities and rank put him on equal footing with the other strangers. Still, he persisted in debasing himself. Now, for a man beguiled by strength like him, having such a prime specimen of pure power always near at hand must have contributed to his inferiority complex. Then again, it must be hard to see your own worth when your peers are prodigies too. That must have fueled the resentment he drowned in as he lay dying, and what triggered his transformation into Kraken. Fiend of water. Ironically, this very transformation is what proves beyond doubt that he is the equal of any of his peers. So here we go.
This is here it comes. Time for a change. Time to go wild. Good stuff.
Come on, we can do this!
This is time to go wild, Jack.
I'll leave your Dazzler
Watch and learn a couple things.
Here it comes! Watch out!
Crush you.
There you go, that's that one done.
Annihilate you.
These aren't as hard the second time round. More of Jed's memories have been unlocked. He can now select a ninja job. So what we're going to do is we're just going to have a quick look at Jed, see if he... Well, he's almost ready to change jobs. Let's have a look at our job trees just for the moment. Right. So that just leaves this one then, doesn't it? 130? No. This one here. The Soul Seeker. Mission level 123. And what's this one? Oops. Sorry, this one. 530, right, so... The power of anima. Countless records of it remain, told by those who participated in ancient battles. The strangers lust after this power, hungry to make the memories it holds their own. There are the memories of those who fell to darkness while seeking this power, their obsession at keeping their spirits bound to this world, desperately hoping for someone to come and free them. So we've got an anima crystal if we can get it. Let's start the mission.
Here it comes. Good. This one's got some teeth. Think before you strike. Away with you. Time to go wild, Jen. You got it. Careful. Time to go wild, Jen.
Well, now watch and learn a couple things.
Ash, show me what you can do. You're mine. Keep it together. Time to go wild, Jen. All right. This is
Well, gotta stay sharp, guys.
time to go wild, Jen. All right. Here. There you are.
You okay on potions?
Be safe, guys. Hit them all at once.
Can't hit him, it's gonna hurt.
Not off to a good start.
Come on, we can do this! Pass!
I think we've managed to do it. That's all three done. That was tough. Going to be jumping into Ebon Memories, the warrior. It was an endless battle, a never-ending cycle of killing and be killed. Yet in his heart no memory of this endlessly repeating battle remains. No memory of the myriad leviathans he slew lingers, and no one remains to extol his ferocity, courage and strength. But even though he himself retains no memory, his memories remain in this world, still lusting for battle. These are his memories, fragments left behind to continue their struggle, his struggle to defeat darkness or succumb to it. Defeat all the enemies. Power through pain. Dark Knights have access to the powerful Soul Eater ability. Every attack you make while Soul Eater is active will consume your HP, but your attacks will deal additional dark damage based on how much HP you sacrifice. Oh well, let's go then.
Here it comes! Watch out! Hit him, it's gonna hurt.
It isn't over.
Not off to a good start.
We got this! We got this!
Time for a change. Here. I'm ready. All right. Here it comes. I'm always up for a challenge.
Don't move again. Probably. that interesting.
More fodder to kill.
Let's do what we gotta do.
Getting desperate. Move aside.
Watch yourself.
All right, time for a change. This looks good.
Nice.
What's wrong? Keep it together. Can you move? Gotta finish this before the Reaper pays us a visit. Light up the sky. Burn. Time to go wild, Jed.
Now watch and learn a couple things.
Time for a change. I'm ready. Better tread carefully. Here. All right. Open flames. This is time for a change.
Light is flashing before my eyes. I'm stupid.
Time to go wild, Jed.
Now watch and learn a couple things.
This is the one. Reinforcements.
Never ends. I have better match.
We gotta keep our heads cool.
Here. All right. Don't worry, Jed. I got you. Ash, show me what you can do.
Learn a couple things.
Change. Give up on me, Ash. I'm ready. Time for a change. Not good.
Jack, watch yourself.
All right. It is.
More on the way.
Just take him down. This is the one. On your feet.
Appreciate it.
Ash, show me what you can do.
Nice. Can't wait to see that in action.
Lights out. Here. Time for a change. Feel the pain.
We're still not done?
Let's put it on the ground.
Flip it down. Out of my sight.
Careful.
Keep it together. It is. This is the one.
that.
Time for a change.
Do they ever stop coming?
Let's do what we gotta do.
All right. Time for a change. I'm ready. This is it.
Oh, have we done it? Well, that was a battle. Phew. It's a good job our gear is higher now that we've been going through the chaos difficulty a little bit. We've got Ebon Memories the Guided to go now. These are the memories of those who fought in a distant world, Ash, Jed, Neon and Sophia. These warriors dreamed of liberating the land from the oppressive control of the Lufenians. To this end, they schemed to bring true despair to their most trusted friend, knowing that only he could descend to darkness and save the world. Only he could become Chaos Incarnate. The strength of their convictions and shared promise has bound their echoes to the world ever since, seeking battle, seeding darkness. Someone help them, I care not who. There's no longer any need for them to fight for a world now unmoored. Defeat all enemies. Well, let's just check our job trees here, because we have what's after. What can we get now? What about Dragoon? Do you think we can, or do you think we should do Dark Knight? I think we'll go for Dragoon anyway. We'll see how that works out. Right, what are we fighting? Chaos Advent. Oh, so we're fighting.
Alright. Time to go wild, Jed.
I'll leave it down. Good to go.
Here.
Might be in big trouble.
Just keep hitting them. This is the one. Alright. Okay. We're still to nothing. Some deck? Crush you! Know when you're beaten! Time for a change. Time to go wild, Jet. This is the all right.
Don't drink them all at once.
No room for mistakes. You fools! Now we're talking. Time to go wild, Jet.
Here it comes! Watch out!
Jack.
Time to go wild, Jack.
Now, Watson, learn a couple things.
Astos! He's reaching. Time to go wild, Jack. This is time for a change. I'm ready.
Gotta stay sharp.
Better tread carefully. Time for a change. Time to go wild, Jack. Almost out of focus.
Hey, be safe, guys.
I'm not dead yet.
Say it so!
Kill them all!
Save some of that for later.
No room for mistakes. Time for a change. Come on! This is Ash, show me what you Time to go wild.
You okay on potions?
Hey, be safe, guys.
Desperate.
There we go. That's that one completed. Okay, so we have completed all of the Ebon memories. That is going to be it for the side missions section of the game. If you've made it to the end of this, give me a like and a sub. And until next time, that's it from me, and I will see you guys on the flip side.